Mornings with Simi, presented by Alpine Credits.
Well, good morning, everybody. 7:07 on this Monday morning. A Monday morning that would have normally seen the start of school today, the return of thousands of children from spring break back to the classroom. But now we know that for so many of those kids, school likely more to be happening at the kitchen table of their home than in those classrooms. And of course, it's an especially challenging time for kids who have learning disabilities. It's hard enough to get that one-on-one time when you're at school to make sure that you are keeping up with all of your fellow students. But what happens to kids who have those challenges when they're left kind of at home and left to theirs and their parents' devices? Well, we're going to learn more about that. There are some new tools to help those children, especially. Rachel Forbes joins us now, Executive Director of the Learning Disabilities Society. Rachel, thank you for being here.
Good morning, Simi. Thanks for having us.
Now, tell me about this new tool. Was this something that has been recently developed to deal with this kind of unique situation we have?
What we were able to do is take what's our usual one-to-one customized support that we offer children and youth with learning disabilities and put it into an online platform. So we're not necessarily doing something new. We're doing what we've always done, but we've been able to set up a platform that allows us to do that in a really interactive, dynamic way with students who are obviously tuning in from home on their computers.
Right. So how would this help? So if you're a child who has some challenges at school, and how does this work?
Well, one of the things with kids with learning disabilities is it's really critical for them to have routine and consistent learning support so that they can keep working on their learning challenges and understanding the tools and building their confidence so that they can continue to get up to grade level with their peers. So we're just hoping to provide that consistency in this time of uncertainty. We'll obviously be working with kids' schools and the other kind of curriculum that schools are able to deliver during this time to help ensure that kind of consistent support going forward.
So what kind of disabilities or challenges does this help with? Having put a couple kids through the school system myself, I had one child in particular who, like, math was always the problem. So how does it help with the different disabilities?
Well, we help kids with suspected or diagnosed learning disabilities. So those are typically things like dyslexia, dysgraphia, auditory processing disorders, and it's just kids who have difficulty understanding and using language or numbers and their ability to receive or process and communicate that information. So what we do is work with each student where they're at and based on their assessments and their teachers' assessments to develop customized programming that works to help them build tools to overcome those challenges so that they can build confidence and just understand how they learn best.
Right. Is this available to anybody then?
It's available for kids with suspected or diagnosed learning disabilities, so we're not serving just the general population, they have just those children.
Okay, so how do they access it?
Well, you can contact us. You can contact us via email at info@ldsociety.ca or give us a call at 604-873-8139. And then what we do is do an intake with the guardian or parent and the child, and then we set up a customized learning support program for them so that they can take part in what's called our RISE at Home program. So research-informed, individualized student education program.
So, Rachel, how busy have you been then the last couple of weeks in anticipation of this?
Well, we weren't otherwise going to be setting this up right now. So we did have the idea to be putting some of our services online over the next several months. So we have been extremely busy getting this ready to roll out today. We've done some trials over the past week. We are setting up training and resources for all of our instructors to make sure that they're ready to go. To help kids just as they're supposed to be returning from spring break, as you mentioned. So
right.
We've been very busy.
I was just going to say, you've been very, very busy then, so this goes beyond what you might have anticipated for this particular product.
Yes, well, we just thought it was very important to be able to deliver that consistency to kids, and here we are. So we're working with all of our existing families to get them online this week and get familiar with our program and hopefully continue our service pretty much as normal, but without the in-person.
Right. So is this something that teachers can also access, or is this something that the student and the family needs to access?
we're happy to work with teachers who know of students in their classroom who could use additional support. So if there are teachers out there who know of students who aren't going to be able to get that extra support during this time, then we welcome them to, connect us with that family. But we do typically work with the families, but we also liaise with the student teachers and their resource teachers as well.
Now, Rachel, we all know this is a whole new world, right, for all of us out there. But I would say, particularly probably for those in the education field, what has the last couple of weeks been like?
I think it's just been a time of uncertainty, like for everybody, and trying to figure out how to create some sort of normalcy going forward that, especially for kids and our vulnerable kids, creates that, safety and normalcy and routine that helps us all feel like there's still some routine in the world. We all like a little bit of routine. So I'm happy that I'm still going virtually to the office every day and being able to work with our educators to help deliver the same services, and that the kids are able to keep working with us and the instructors that they've built relationships with to add, one little bit of normalcy to the weeks going forward.
Well, we need that for sure. Okay, so then one more time, Rachel, how can families get in touch with you?
They can shoot us an email, info@ldsociety.ca, or go to our website, which is ldsociety.ca, or give us a phone call, 604-873-8139.
All right, we will do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having us.
That's Rachel Forbes, Executive Director of the Learning Disabilities Society. They've got this new tool that they are launching. They want to make sure that those kids who needed a little bit of extra help when the school year was, still in the classroom, don't get left behind in this time of kind of scrambling and figuring out a way to deliver more learning online. So they've got a new tool for students to help them with that. You just have to have like a registered or recognized disability. If you've gone through that, you probably have an IEP. Something like that, so that way they can get this started with you. Check out their website. They are the Learning Disabilities Society, and they can help you out with that. We're not done actually talking about the school